Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 0580 43 October November 2020. Question number 1. A part. The Earth has a surface area of approximately this much kilometer square. Write this surface area in standard form. And standard form we need decimal after first non-zero number. So we'll have to write over here 1 0 and 1 2 zeros, then 3 zeros. Basically what we are doing, we are having for this explanation, I will write here number over here, and decimal we can write like this, and this decimal we have to shift over here, and we have to take 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 jumps. So we will write this one multiply by 10 raised to the power 8, and these zeros, ending zeros, are not significant, so we will write answer as 5.101 into 10 raised to the power 8. This will be our answer. Water covers 70.8% of the earth. Work out the area of the earth. We have to find area of the earth's surface covered with water. So we will check 5.101 into 10 raised to power 8. This is the surface area, and we have to check for the covered surface area, which is 70.8 over 100, 70.8%, and this calculation will be doing with the help of calculator. 70.8 divided by 100 and multiply by 5.101 into 10 raised to the power 8, 10 raised to the power 8, and this will be 361150,800. So 361150,800, 50 and 800. This will be our answer over here. 361150,800 kilometers square. Now B part, the table shows the surface area of some countries, which is provided over here, and the estimated population in 2017, and this is the estimated population. These are the countries: Brunei, China, France, and Maldives. So find the total surface area of Brunei and Maldives. So this one and these two figures we need to add. Total surface area is required, so we'll add these two numbers: 5.77 into 10 raised to the power 3 and plus 3.00 into 10 raised to the power 2. These two numbers we have to add by the help of calculator. So 5.77 into 10 raised to the power 3 and plus 3.00 into 10 squared, and this will be equal to 6070. Our answer will be 6070 kilometers square. Now they are saying the ratio surface area of Maldives, and surface area of China. This ratio is can be written in form of 1 and n, so we have to find the value of n. So what we can do, we can write Maldives ratio. So Maldives surface area is this one, which is over here. So 3.00 into 10 raised to the power 2, and ratio China, so surface area of China is this one, so 9 9.60 into 10 raised to the power 6, and we have to write 1 ratio n. So 1 we can get by dividing this side by 3.00 into 10 raised to the power 2, and this side also will divide by 3.00 into 10 raised to the power 2, and after cancellation this side can be cancelled by this and we will get 1 on this side, and the other side we can divide by the help of calculator. So 9.60 and multiply by 10 raised to the power 6 and divided by 3.00 into 10 squared, and this will give you 3 to um, 3 2 and 000. So 1 2 3, this will be our answer for n value. Find the surface area of France as a percentage of surface area of China. So France area is 6.4 into 10 power 5, which is this one. So we will take France area, which is 6.41 into 10 raised to the power 5, and divide it by surface area of China, which is 9.60 into 10 power 6. 9.60 into 10 raised to the power 6, and we need the percentage, so multiply by 100. So if we calculate 6.41 into 10 raised to the power 5 over 9.60 into 10 raised to the power 6, and this should be multiplied by 100 for percentage, and we will get 6.677. So 6.677 percentage, we can provide answer over here, 6.677. This will be our answer for this part. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Now part 5, find the population density of Maldives. So population density of Maldives, they have given us the formula. Population density is equal to population divided by the surface area. So for Maldives, uh, population is 374600. So we can divide 374600 divided by the area of Maldives is 3.00 into 10 raised to the power 2. So 3 into 10 raised to the power 2, and this will be giving us answer 37460 and divided by 3 into 10 squared, and this will be equal to 1248.66, 1248.66, and approximately we can write 1250 roughly. So 1250 will be our answer. Now the population of Earth is in 2017 was estimated this one in 2017, and in 20 this much. These two are the estimations. Work out the percentage increase in Earth's estimate population from this to this. So percentage increase is required. We know that the percentage increase formula is increase divided by the original. So increase, we will calculate 7.53 into 10 raised to the power 9 minus 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 9, and this will be the difference, and divided by the original one. Original is 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 9, and for percentage we will multiply by 100, and this calculation will be 7.53 into 10 raised to the power 9 and minus 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 9, and this will be divided by 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 9 and multiply by 100 for percentage, and we are getting 25.08, which we can write approximately equal to 25.1. So 25.1 is our final answer, 25.1%. Assume that population of Earth increased exponentially by y%. So it's increased here the 17 years, and we have to find the rate, which is y we have to calculate. And percentage increase, basically exponential increase formula is what? Exponential increase formula is A is equal to, if I write formula first, so a amount is equal to principal or starting amount 1 plus r over 100 raised to the power time duration. So this is basically the formula, compound interest formula, which we will use, or compound increase. So um, amount final is what? Final amount after 17 years is this much, 7.53 into 10 is per 9. So we will write 7.53 into 10 raised to the power 9 will be equal to the initial amount, which is 5, initial basically number 6.02 into 10 is per 9, 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 9, and 1 plus rate is y over 100, and time duration is 17 years, which is mentioned over here. So now rest is just simplification. So we will send this portion to the other side first, and we will write 7.53 into 10 raised per 9. This will be divided by 6.02 into 10 raised to the 9, and this will be equal to 1 plus y over 100 and raised to the power 17, and this implies raised to the power 17 we can shift to other side, so we can take 17th root of 7.53 into 10 raised per 9 and divided by 6.02 into 10 raised per 9, and this will be equal to 1 plus y over 100. Now power 17 is shifted to other side. Now we can shift 1 also, and this fraction I will copy as it is. At final level we will simplify by the calculator, so this will be minus 1 and equal to y over 100. Over 100 I'm shifting to this side, and we are multiplying by 100. Hopefully you understood this step also. Okay, this is done. Now we can do the calculation part, and which is 100, and then we can write here. Basically we have to take the other one, which is over somewhere here on the calculator. Yes, this one. So 17, and then this will be the fraction 7.53 into 10 raised to the power 9 over 6.02 into 10 raised to the power again 9, and we have to go out and subtract 1, and then we have to put bracket, and this will be equal to what? 1.325. So y is equal to 1.325. This will be rate which we are providing at the proper location. This was 3-mark question. Now question number 2, transformation question, which is very interesting, and easy also. So we will solve this. A, B, two triangles are provided. And first of all, they are saying on the grid, draw the image of triangle A after rotation of 90-degree anti-clockwise. Rotation rotation and 90-degree anti-clockwise about 0 0. So center of rotation will be this one. 0 0 will be the center of rotation, and we have to take 90-degree of triangle A. We have to rotate this, so we will draw a line from here, this one. Now we need 90-degree rotation, so 90-degree rotation will be over here. So we can write, we can draw line over here. So this will be 90-degree rotation, and one mark we can take this one, and the second mark we can similarly take 2 units over here and 1 unit over here. So this will be the, if we draw the triangle, this will be the rotated triangle, anti-clockwise, 90-degree anti-clockwise. This will be the triangle which is required. I will label it as A dash for your understanding. It's not required in the question. And B part, basically second part of A, triangle A after translation by this matrix 3 and minus 5. You know this 3 means what? X, change in X, and minus 5 means change in Y. So change in X and Y. So if we check this point vertex of triangle A, 3 units right and 5 units down. So 3 units right will be 1 2 3 units right, and 1 2 3 4 5 units will be over here. So what we have done, we have taken 3 units right and 5 units down, and we reached over here. Hopefully you got this. Now we can have other points also. So this will be the other point, and this will be the third point. Now we have to just join these points to get the translated basically triangle, and this will be the translated triangle. Hopefully you got this. And now after this one, B part, they're saying describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. A onto B. So what we will do, we will uh, draw this one. A onto B. Will be joining the vertices, this vertex and this vertex we will be joining by the help of ruler or scale, and we can draw line like this. And similarly the other vertex, this one and this one also we can join, and this will be over here. Now remaining is the third one, and third one also we will join by the help of the scale. I'm trying to explain as clearly as possible, so hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Now this is done. Basically this is double line. I just want to redraw this, so to avoid it. Okay, this is done. Now you can see that everything is joining at this point. This is known as center of enlargement, and B is bigger than A. How much is bigger than A? This length is 3 units, and this base is, in this case of A, is 1 unit. So it means this is increased by scale factor 3, and center of enlargement is 1 and 4. So we can provide the transformation over here. This is enlargement. So we can write enlargement by scale factor 3. So scale factor is 3, and center of enlargement we can write center, um, 1 and 4, which we have checked over here, which is 1 and 4. Yes, this is also done. Now question number 3 is box and whisker plot, and the average speed in kilometer per hour of the car traveling along a road are recorded. Box and whisker plot shows the information, and this is speed kilometer per hour. Lowest speed we have to write, and you can check this one. This is the lowest speed. We can check this mark. If I draw this one for your explanation, so this mark will be over here. So 55, 56, 57, 58, this will be 58 mark. So it means this is, sorry, this is not lowest. Lowest is this one. Lowest is this one. That is basically for interquartile, lower quartile. That is lower quartile. So this is 40, 41, 42, 43. So lowest point is 43. This one we are taking the lowest point. So our answer will be 43 kilometer per hour. Then they are saying median. Median will be the middle value. Middle value, median is over here, this reference, and this is at 65. So we can write here, right here as 65. Hopefully you're understanding. Then they are saying the interquartile range. Interquartile range is upper quartile minus lower quartile, and upper quartile is this one, which is 71. 71 minus 58. These two numbers we will be calculating. So 71 minus 58 will be equal to how much? 78 minus 51 is equal to 58. 58 is equal to 20, 71. What I'm doing should be 71 minus 58 is equal to 13. So this is answer is 13. This one. Now B part. Another car takes 16 seconds, 16 seconds to travel 400 meter along this road. Calculate the average speed in kilometers per hour, and we know speed is equal to distance over time. This formula we will be utilizing, and distance is 400 meters, 400 meters, and divided by this one, how much time it is taking? 16 seconds. So 16 seconds, this will be equal to average speed. Now we need answer in kilometer per hour, so we have to change meters into kilometers. To change meters into kilometers, we'll have to divide by 1000, and now this is not meter, this is kilometers. And for seconds, to convert second into minutes, we have to ultimately convert into hours, but first seconds into minutes. This will be divided by 60, sorry, divided by 60, and now this is basically minutes, and but we don't need minute, we need hours. So again divided by 60, and this will be now hours. Now this is converted into kilometers per hour, and the rest is calculation which we will be doing by the help of calculator. So this will be 400 multiply by 60, again multiply by 60, and divided by 18 multiplied by 1000, and this calculation is 80, so we can provide 80 kilometers per hour. This will be our answer in kilometers per hour. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 4. These letters are provided. Morgan picks two of these letters at random without replacement. So it's without replacement. Find the probability that he picks the letter Y first. So letter Y will be only one letter out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Total are 11, so it will be 1 out of 11. So probability will be 1 out of 11. This will be the probability which we found. Then second part, the letter B, then the letter Y. For B, it is only one B, so it will be 1 over 11. Then without replacement, next one will be Y, so Y is also 1, so 1 over 1 less of 11 because 1 is gone and it is without replacement, so it will be 1 over 10. And this simplification, we can write 1 over 110 will be the probability. 1 over 110. This is done. Then two letters that are same. Two letters that are same are possible in case of SS and basically I and I. There are three letters I also. So in case of I and S, duplication is possible. So two letters that are the same. If it is, for example, S, we are having two S and we are having three possibilities of T. If it is SS, what will be the probability? It will be 2 over 11 because initially there will be 2S, so it will be 2 by 11. For the next S, one will be lesser and total will also be one lesser, so this one. Now the other situation can be T. So for we are having three T's, so first probability will be 3 by 11, and for the second one it will be 2 over 2 because 1 T will be gone, so now we'll be having 2 T out of 10. So this will be the probability for in case of T and T. And now we can add these two probabilities, and this will be what? This will be 2 over 110, and plus this will be 6 over 110, and we can write it as basically 8 over 110, and if we calculate 8 divided by 110, this will be equal to 4 over 55. So simplified probability will be 4 over 55. This is simple 3 marks question. Then next part B is Morgan now picks a third letter at random. Find the probability that all three letters are the same. And we know that the probability of all three letters same can be only in case of and I. There is no other possibility because the only letter which is repeating three times is I. So probability will be for the first T will be 3 by 11. For the second T, it will be 2 by 10 because this is without replacement. And last one, third one will be 1 over 9, and we can calculate this probability. This will be 3 divided by 11 multiplied by 2 and divided by 10, and then multiply by 1 over 9, and this will be resulting to 146 um, 146 over 495. Basically we have done mistake, we have written plus over here, so we have to rectify this plus as multiplication, and we get 1 over 165, 1 over 165. Our answer will be 1 over 165 over here. This is 2 mark question which we have done. Now for the next part, exactly two of the letters are the same. Two of the letters are same when we are taking three cards. Like for example, this is part of this question, which is three letters are at random we are picking. So out of three, exactly two of them are same. So it can be possibility that it is for example S letter and S letter, and third can be any of the rest, and it can be possibility that it is I and and the remaining one will be the rest of the probabilities. So from here, if I show you again this one, so this is S and S, these two can come, and then these are I and I, so these three can be repeated and these two S can be repeated. So what is the probability for getting S at first situation? So it will be 2 over 11 and 1 over 10, and the rest will be 9 because 2 are gone, so it will be 9 and total will also be 9. So this will be the probability, and these can be three combinations. Like for example, if we are saying, like for example, this is like any other, so it can be situation S, S and any other letter, or it can be S, any other letter, and S and S. Basically, any other letter and S and S. So there are three possible situations. So we'll be multiplying this by 3. Hopefully you understand it, why we are multiplying it by 3. Similarly, this can also be three situations. Probability of getting I will be 3 over 11, first one, and second one will be 2 over 10, and last we will be having 8 letters. Because there are three I, we cannot have I. So this will be 8 by 9, not 9 by 9. You can feel the difference between these two. Because this S are 2, so remaining will be 9. In this case, I are 3, so remaining will be 8. That's why we are taking 8 over 11 here. And again, situation can be I and any other letter, or I and any other letter and I, or it can be any other letter I and I. So we'll be multiplying it by 3. So three combinations basically are possible. Now we can calculate this. So this will be 3, sorry, 3, and this will be multiplied by 2 over 11 into 1 over 10, and multiplied by 9 over 9, which is ones, but I'm writing 9 over 9 for your understanding. This is done, then plus 3 into 3 over 11, and this will be multiplied by 2 over 10, and this will be multiplied by 8 over 9. Hopefully I've written everything in calculator properly. So 1 over 5 will be our answer for this one. So we can write 1 over 5 over here at the proper location. This is 5 mark question. This is very important and huge marks also. All three letters are different. Now all three are different. So we know that when not different will be what? Same. It can be same too, which is probability of same. Three letters are same is 1 by 65, and two same are 1 by 5. So we can add these two probabilities, 1 over 165 plus 1 over 5. These two are the probabilities for two same and three same. This is 3 same, and this is 2 same probabilities. So these two we will be adding and subtracting from 1, and we will get the remaining probability. This will be 1 minus, in brackets, 1 over 165, and this will be plus 1 over 5, and answer will be equal to 131 over 165, and we can provide probability over here. This is also 2 marks question which we have done over here. Basically, I wanted to highlight the marks so that you can understand the importance of this. Now this is question number 5, which is also very interesting circle theorem question. And this, keep in mind, diagram is not to scale, so we cannot measure angles. A, B, C, D are points on the circle with center O. E, F is tangent to the circle, and EF is basically, this is the tangent to the circle, and these are the points on the circle. And this is a cyclic quadrilateral because all 4 corners are, vertices are on the circumference. Angle ADE, ADE. Okay, so ADE, if we identify, will be this angle. This is ADF. So ADE will be this side, this one. So this is basically provided as 42. So this angle is 42. We can highlight this. Then an angle COD is 162. This is 162. So this is the information provided. Find the following angles, giving reason for each of your answers. First, we have to find angle X, and angle X will be with reference to this one. This angle will be half of 162. 162 divided by 2 will be how much? Will be equal to 81. So we will write here 81, 81 degrees. This will be in reference to 162. So our answer will be over here. This will be 81 degrees. And 81 degrees, why we are writing 81 degrees? Because angle at center, we will write here angle at center is double, is twice, basically is a center is twice the angle at circumference. So this is basically 2 marks. 1 mark will be for angle and 1 mark will be for the reason which you will have to provide. And next is angle Y, which we have to find angle Y. So angle Y will be which one? Angle Y. Okay, this one. So angle Y will be same as this 81. They are corresponding. Why? What will be the reason which we will be writing for angle? These will be alternate segment theorem. So this will also be 81 degrees, and we will write alternate segment theorem. Hopefully you are able to read my handwriting also. So angle Z is over here, and now we can calculate angle Z. How we will figure out angle Z? And this angle, basically we can calculate some angles, like and this one is 81, which we figure out. And now this is tangent, basically this one is 90 degree because this is tangent and radius. So this small angle, this one will be 90 minus 90 minus 81, so this angle will be 90 minus 81, which is equal to 9 degrees. So this will be 9 degrees, and now we can find this remaining angle, and this remaining angle will be 180. So we can write over here, this will be 180 minus 42, and what other angles? 9 and 81. So 9 and 81, we will be subtracting these three angles, and we can write here 180 minus in brackets 42 plus 9 plus 81, and this will be equal to 48. So our angle, this one, is 48 degrees. Hopefully you understood this, and we can write here this is 9 degrees, and detail of this angle I have provided over here. So hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Now we are trying to reach to Z. So this complete, so what we can figure out, we can figure out one more thing, that this angle Z and this opposite angle, these are two opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral. So this will be adding up to 180. So Z will be equal to what? This angle will be 180 minus 180 minus 48 plus 9, which is 57. So this will be equal to 123 degrees. So we can put degree mark over here. So Z we have calculated is 123 degrees, and we can write here 123 degrees. And what we will write, first of all, angles at straight line. So add up to 180. So we can write angle at straight line is equal to 180 degrees. So we use this property. The second property which we used is opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral, and are basically supplementary. So this is 3 mark question which we are done with. Now we can move to B part. B part is also a tricky question, which is a diagram provided which is not to scale, and they are saying PQR is triangle. PQR is triangle. This one, P is over here, and Q and R are these. Then T is the point PR, and U is a point on PQ, and RQ is parallel to TU. So these two are parallel. They have indicated on diagram also. Explain why um, triangle PQR is similar to triangle PUT. Give your reason for each statement. So first of all, what we can do, we can write angle PTU. PTU, this angle will be, corresponding angle will be PRQ. These two will be corresponding angles. So this angle and this angle will be equal. So we will write this statement, angle PTU, change the color. So angle PTU is equal to angle PRQ, and we will write here corresponding basically. Now angle PUT, angle PUT will be this one, and angle PQR will be this one, and these two angles will also be corresponding angles. So we will write here angle PUT is equal to angle PQR, and this one also we will write corresponding angles. And now the third one, angle P, this one, angle P is basically this one, which is common in both triangles. So we can write angle RPQ. RPQ is common, common um, in both triangles, in both sides. Now all three angles are equal, so we can write angle, angle, angle postulate or theorem. Or we can write corresponding angles are equal. So this is done. We can write here corresponding angles are equal. So we are writing the statement and the reason also. And next part 2 is PT ratio TR is 4 ratio 3, and find the ratio of PU ratio PQ. PU ratio PU is starting from here to this one, and PU ratio PQ, and PQ is starting from here to this one. So we need these two ratios, and they have provided PT, and PT is from here to this one, which is 4, and TR also they have provided, and TR is from this one, so this is 4 ratio 3. So we can say that this will be having a similar ratio. This will be 4 ratio, this will be 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7. So 7 will be ratio for this green so part, which is PQ. So our answer will be over here. This is 1 mark question. So basically no explanation required, but I'm explaining for your understanding. Now they're saying the area of triangle PUT is 20 centimeters square. So PUT, keep in mind, is smaller triangle. PUT is smaller triangle, and find the area of the quadrilaterals, this one. So ratio we will find, for this one we know that this smaller L is having ratio 7 by 4, smaller triangle and bigger triangle. So we can, strategy will be, we need area basically of this portion. So I'll explain first. This portion area is required, so we will find area of smaller triangle and area of bigger triangle, and we will subtract area of smaller triangle from bigger triangle, and we will get this required area, hopefully. Now you understand the strategy. So how we will be doing this? We can basically find this one, 7 over 4 will be the ratio, which we can take write down like this. So it will be 7 or divided by 4 will be equal to 1.75. This is the ratio. Now smaller triangle is given, so find the area of the bigger triangles. Basically quadrilateral we have to find. First we'll find the bigger triangle, and we will multiply 20 by 1.75. So this will be area of bigger triangle. We can write area of big triangle. So this will be equal to what, 20, and this one 1.75 multiplied by 20, and this will be equal to 35. So basically we'll have to take square of this. Why we are taking square of this? Because this is the length ratio, this one is length ratio, and we have to use for area ratio for so we will be taking square of the area ratio. So we can write here area ratio will be equal to 1.75 squared, and this 1.75 squared we are using over here, and this will be equal to, if we take here 1.75 squared and multiplied by 20, and this will be equal to 61.25. Now this is area of bigger triangle. So from area of bigger triangle, we will subtract the area of smaller triangle, and we will get area of quadrilateral QRTU will be equal to 61.25 and minus 20, so this will be equal to 41.25 centimeters square. So we will write here 41.25 centimeters square, 3-mark question, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this question well. Now question number 6, diagram is provided which is not to scale, and diagram gives us information. This is a cuboid, AB is equal to 8, BC is equal to 5, CG is equal. So these measurements are provided. Length, width, and height is provided. Work out the volume. So volume of the cuboid will be length into width into height. So we can multiply 8 into 5 into 11. So this will be equal to volume, which we can check with the calculator. So 8 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 11 is equal to 440. So our answer will be 440 centimeter cubed. Ivana has a pencil of length 13 centimeter. Does this pencil fit completely inside the cuboid? Show how you decide this. So this one for the cuboid, we will be checking. We can put pencil, the maximum length which we can accommodate is diagonal wise, and diagonal wise, if we are placing the pencil, it will be like this one. So this is the maximum length which we can accommodate. For that one, we need to calculate this length. How we can calculate this length? We'll have to first calculate this length, which is AC. I will draw for you so that you can properly understand. So first we will be calculating this AC. Erase this one, draw. Okay, so first we calculate this. We need to calculate this green line, which is AC, and for that one we will be applying Pythagoras theorem. So we can take this one as 8 squared plus 5 squared. So this will be the length. Now we can use this 11 and this length, and we can calculate this, and this will be what? This will be under root of this one square, which is 8 squared plus 5 squared whole squared, and plus this will be 11 squared, and this is basically by Pythagoras theorem, and we can calculate this. So we can take AC is equal to, we will write here working, AC is equal to 8 square plus 5 square under root, and then we will write AF squared. Basically AF is equal to what? AF is equal to square root of this one, basically square of this 8 square plus 5 squared, this one, and plus 11 squared. So plus 11 squared, and we will take root also like this, and now we can calculate this portion. This portion will be what? We calculate square root of, again, square root, and in brackets we are writing 8 squared. Basically I will take again square root, and then in brackets square root of 8 squared plus 5 squared. We are done, and we can take this one as square and plus 11 squared, and this will be equal to 14.49. So this is equal to 14.49. 14.49, yes, this will be in centimeters, and pencil length they have given is 13. So our answer will be what? Our answer will be yes. So we can accommodate that pencil because this is approximately 14.5, which is greater than the length of the pencil. Hopefully you understood this question well. Now calculate CAB. Now what is CAB? CAB, from the drawing, if you see, CAB is basically this angle. So we will consider this shaded triangle. This one we will be considering, and BC over AB. BC over AB will be equal to, we can write this one, BC over AB will be equal to tan of theta, and BC over AB is 5 over 8, so we can write it here is equal to 5 over 8. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 5 over 8, and this can be checked by the calculator. So shift tan of 5 divided by 8 is equal to 32.00. So we will write 32 degrees. This will be angle. Now next angle which we find, we have to find is GAC. So GAC is which angle? GAC is basically this angle. If I highlight this and this angle, basically this triangle we will be considering, and in this triangle GAC is 11 over whatever we found over, basically 8 square plus, so we will write this one 11 over, one second, sorry. So 11 this side divided by 8, which is this one, divided by 8 square under root plus 5 square under root. This one we will be taking, and this will be tan of theta. Then we will get this angle which is required. So we will write tan theta of tan theta is equal to, tan theta is equal to 11 over square root of 8 square plus 5 square. So this implies theta is equal to tan inverse of 11 over 8 squared plus 5 squared, and the rest is just calculation. So shift tan of fraction 11 over square root of 8 squared plus 5 squared, and this will give us answer which is 49.38. 49.38 will be basically degrees. This one will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this question. Next is easier algebra portion. If you have done practice well, then this is nothing for you. So this is factorization. We have to factorize this, basically this one, and for factorization we know A is what? A is coefficient of x square, which is -1, B is coefficient of x, and C is 24. We can use calculator, and factorization I'll be separately explaining in a very nice video. So subscribe the channel so that you will be getting notification for that video, and don't forget to press bell icon also. So mode 5 3, and this will be a is -1, B is 5, and C is 24, and this value is 8 and -3. So we can write x plus 8 and x minus 3, and basically x minus, and we'll be taking minus x and plus 3 over here, and if you multiply this one, multiply these two, you will get this equation. So we can rewrite it as 8 minus x and 3 plus x, or x plus 3, same thing. Now b second part, the diagram shows a sketch of y is equal to, this one is sketch provided which is not to scale, and our task is what? Our task is work out the values of APC. Now first of all I'll go for C, and you know on on y-axis x value is 0, so in this equation y is equal to 24 plus 5x minus x square. I will put x is equal to 0. So this implies what? This implies y will be equal to 24, because this will be 0, this will be 0. So our coordinates for this point will be 0 and 24, and they are asking for value of ABC. So we can provide value of ABC basically as -3, and 0 will be for this is not for A, basically this is C. So you will have to provide at the proper location. This will be 0 and 24. This will be the point. Then for a point we have to solve the quadratic equation, and which we have already basically solved, and we will utilize this result, which is 8 minus x. So what I will do, I will write the equation first. So y is equal to 24 plus 5x and minus x square, and then we will write the factorization part which we have done, 8 minus x. So 8 minus x in brackets and 3 plus x in brackets, and now we can put this one equal to 0, because on x-axis y will be 0, that's why we are replacing it equal to y. So this implies what? This implies 8 minus x is equal to 0, or 3 plus x is equal to 0. One of them is equal to 0. So x will be equal to 8, and in this case x will be equal to -3. So you can check from here, a is having minus negative value, so this value we will use for a. We cannot write this value for b, so it will be -3 and 0, and this second b will be 8 and 0, because on x-axis y value is always 0. So this is done. Then calculate the gradient of y. Gradient of y we can calculate. We know for the gradient we have to find the derivative, and specifically they are saying at x is equal to at x is equal to 1.5 minus 1.5. So what we will be doing, we will be taking the equation y is equal to 24 plus 5x minus x squared, and we will write dy over dx. Dy over dx, constant, derivative of constant will be 0, derivative of this part will be 5, and derivative of this part will be minus 2x. Hopefully you are understanding. And then we will find dy over dx at the given at x is equal to minus 1.5, and this one we will replace in this, and minus 1.5. So this will be 3. plus 3, so a 5 plus 3 will be 8, and we can write it. You can do this calculation by calculator also, so this will be equal to 8. Now B part, BI is also interesting. You will have to check on the diagram, sketch this graph, label the values where the graph meets x and y axis. So for y axis, simpler, what we can do, we can replace x is equal to 0. So we can replace y is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 3 squared. So put x is equal to 0. So this implies y is equal to what? This will be 0 plus 1 will be 1, and minus 3 squared, so this will be equal to 9. So y value will be 9. So what we can do, we can take roughly 9 over here. So this point will be 0 and 9 we have indicated over here. And now we can solve this equation, like for example, x plus 1 into x minus 3 squared, we will put equal to 0 for x intercepts. So this implies x plus 1 is equal to 0, which is x is equal to minus 1, and the second situation, x minus 3 is equal to 0, so x will be equal to 3. So we got 2 points. One is over here, which is 3 and 0. The second point is minus 1, so we can take here minus 1 and 0. We got the points. Now we have to just sketch the graph, and for sketching the graph we have to check the whether graph is coming from this side or coming from this side, and we don't know this situation. So how we can check? We can check this by the help of calculator. I'll explain so that you can easily do that. So I will type this given equation. Which given equation? This one. I'm typing this given equation, x. So here x plus 1 bracket close, and the second one is x again alpha and this x minus 3 and bracket close, and this will be squared also. Now after typing this one, we will check value a little more than this 3. 3 is over here, so we will check for 3.1. So for 3.1 I will ask the calculator, I will press calculate for x is equal to 3.1, and you can see this is a positive value which we are getting. So it means that graph is coming from this upper side. So now we can check for a little lesser value, which we can take like 2.9. So we will calculate for 2.9, and we are getting again a positive value. So it means curve is coming from this side and bending, touching this point and bending back upward. It's not going down to the negative side. Now we can check for x is equal to 0, that will be 9, and then it is basically from here you can check the other values also, like a little lesser value and more value from both sides, and you will figure out that this curve is, I'll try to draw, like for example this will be bending from here and moving and bending like this one. So if I redraw, because this is a little v-shaped, so I will try to take turn, like for example from here and like this one. So basic idea is you will have to show x-intercept and y-intercepts, which we have already. Y-intercept we have shown this one, x-intercepts we have already shown. So this is sketching not accurate graph is required. This is a 4-mark question. It's very easy and interesting if you have for your concept clear. write down this one in the form of this. So cubic equation we have to write. This is just multiplication, opening the bracket, algebra question, if you are familiar with that. So x plus 1, I will rewrite this equation as x minus 3 into x minus 3. Basically, we can directly take square also, but I'm, for your ease, I'm writing like this and multiplying. If you take direct square, it will be x squared plus 9 minus 6x. If you understood this, okay. Otherwise you can multiply like this one. So I will multiply x plus 1, I will rewrite as it is, and x multiplied by x will be what? X squared, then x multiplied by minus 3 will be minus 3x, then this multiplied by this will be again minus 3x, and this multiplied by this will be plus 9. And we can just rewrite this adding like terms, x square minus 6x plus 9. You can check this is same as we have done by the formula. So I've written both steps, so that both methods, so that you can understand whatever, you can follow whatever you think is easier for you. Now we will be multiplying this x with x square, and this will be x cubed, then x with minus 6, so it will be minus 6x square, then x with 9, so it will be plus 9x. Similarly, 1 with x will be x square, sorry, plus x squared, and then minus 6x and plus 9. Now adding like terms, x cube is only one term, so we will write x cube as it is, and we can now combine x squared. X squared is minus 6 and plus 1, so minus 5x squared, and 9x plus and minus 6, so it will be plus 3x and plus 9. And they are asking us to write in this format: a cubed plus b x squared and plus cx and plus d. So our equation will be over here: x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x plus 9. This will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now 8 part is column vectors. Very easy question if you have your concept. So we have AB is given, BC is given, CD is given. Find AC. I will draw a small drawing for your understanding. You will quickly understand. AC is required. So for example, say this is AC vector, AC vector, and we have BAB, right? So we can just draw AB like this one, and BC like this one. So this is AB, which is this one, and BC, which is this. So if I write the column vectors which are provided are minus 2, BC is minus 2 and 5, and this DC is 2 and minus 3. Now what we can do, we know AC is AB plus BC. So we can write AC is equal to AB plus BC, and we can add AB is minus 2 and 5 and plus 2 and minus 3, and if we add these two we'll get minus 2 plus 2. And basically this is not minus 2, AB is not this one, we have taken by mistake. This should be 6 and minus 1, so we will change this 6 and minus 1. So this will be 6 plus 2 and minus 1 minus 3, and this will be 8 and minus 4. This will be the column vector, which we can basically again, BC also we have taken wrong. I don't know why I've taken these two wrong. So this should be minus 2 and 5. I will change this minus 2 and 5. So this will also change to minus 2 and plus 5. And our answer will change to 4 and 4. This is basically our answer. These are the things which we have simplified. Okay, now BD. BD again we can understand. BD is what? BD is like again this one, and we can draw this and this. So B is this, D is this, BD is this direction. So C can be taken as this. We have BC, which is minus 2 and 5. So minus 2 and 5 will be this, and the other side DC. We have DC, which is DC direction 2 and minus 3. So D we need DCD. So we will change the signs, which is minus 2 and 3. Minus 2 and 3. We have changed sign because we need the opposite direction. Now we will be adding, and we can write BD is equal to BC plus CD. We can show vectors also, and here also we can show vectors. And then BC is minus 2 and 5, and plus CD is minus 2 and 3, and add these two again. This will be minus 4 and 8. This will be our final answer, minus 4 and 8. Hopefully you understood this. Then last is BC magnitude. BC magnitude, we know BC is provided, which is minus 2 and 5. So our BC vector is equal to minus 2 and 5. And for magnitude, BC magnitude, we know x value square plus y value square, and we have to take root of these two values. Now calculate this one, and we can write square root of minus 2 squared and plus 5 squared, and this will be equal to 29 under root, which we can write 5.385. 5.385, and 5.385 will be our final answer. This is 2 mark question. You can see very easily we have done this question. It is not difficult. This is a little tricky vectors question, and you must practice for these type of questions to score better in exam. In the diagram OAB is and OAD are straight lines. O is the origin, A is the midpoint, A is the midpoint of OB, and E is the midpoint of AC. Is the A is the so E is the midpoint, so we can write EC as A by 2, and this one also as A by 2, and AB we can write AB as A vector AC plus CB, so this will be A plus B. We are just writing the information, and if this is AB, so what we can do, we will move ahead. So AC is equal to A and CB is equal to B. Find in terms of AB in simplest form AB. So AB we are done with, basically A plus B. So we can write here as AB is vector is equal to A plus B. So A plus B will be our answer over here. Then they are saying OE. OE is from here. So we can take, this is also like A plus B, and we can take this root A plus B, and we need OE. So OE is equal to OA plus AE. OE is equal to OA plus AE, OA plus AE, and these vectors, and this will be A plus B into A by 2, A plus B plus A by 2, and this will be basically 3 by 2 A plus B, and this will be our answer. 3 by 2 A plus B is this one, 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 A. So this will be 3 by 2a plus b, and we can provide answer over here at the proper place, 3 by 2a plus b. Part 3, the position vector of D we have to find, and we can check what is the position vector of D. OD will be equal to OE plus ED. So we can write OD is equal to OE plus ED. These are the vectors. OE is 3 by 2a plus b, so we can write 3 by 2a plus b, and plus ed will be 1 by 2, or we can write a by 2 plus b by 3. So a by 2 plus b by 3, and now we have to add the like terms. This will be 3 by 2a plus 1 by 2a and plus b and plus b by 3. So we can simplify this. This will be 4 by 2, which is 2a, and this will be 4 by 3. So we can write here 4 by 3b. So our answer will be 2a plus 4 by 3b. This will be the final answer. 3-mark question. Hopefully you understood this part also. Now question number 9, find the integer value, find the integer values that satisfy this inequality. So we will be solving this portion first, and we can send this 2 to other side, and this will be, so x is greater than 1. This side is giving us x is greater than 1, so the other side we can break like this one and divide by 2. So this will be 5, so x is less than equal to 5. So numbers between 1 and 5 excluding 1 and including b, including 5 will be what? 2, 3, 4 and 5. We cannot include 1. Factorize completely. This is the equation. We'll have to take maximum common. We can take 3y common. Inside will be 2y and minus 5x. This will be our final answer. We can write here 2y minus 5x inside the bracket, and outside will be 3y. Now we can simplify this also. Basically this is factorization. We can rewrite it as a y squared minus 3x squared, and formula which we'll be using will be a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This will be the formula which we will be applying over here, and this will be equal to y plus 3x and y minus 3x. Our answer will be over here. Now, C part, simplify algebraic fraction. We have to simplify, and we can write over here x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. Then 3 into this one will be over here, and minus 2 into this will be 2 into x minus 1. And now we can open the numerator bracket, so it will be 6x plus 3 minus 2x minus 2, and divided by x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. Now we can simplify. This is basically adding like terms, so 6x minus 2x will be 4x, and plus 3 minus 2 will be plus 1, so 4x. This will be basically, we will get 3, and this will be minus 2. So this will be not minus 2, this should be plus 2, because minus 2 into minus 1 will be plus 2. So this will be 3 plus 2 will be 5. So 4x plus 5, 4x plus 5. and this will be x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. This will be our final answer, which we can write, which we can provide over here, which is x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. This is done. Now D part. D part is straight line y is equal to 3x plus 2 is provided, and the curve is this one, and we have to basically find the 2 points of intersection, find the coordinates of the 2 points, and answer in 2 decimal places. So for points of intercepts, we are points of intersection, we are basically equalizing. So we will equalize both the given equations. Both are equal to y, so we can write this equal to 3x plus 2, and we can rewrite, we will shift this side to other side, so this will be 2x squared and plus 7x minus 3x minus 11 minus 2 is equal to 0. So our equation will become 2x squared and plus 4x and minus 13 is equal to 0. Now this is our quadratic equation, which we can now we can solve this. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 4, and C is equal to minus 13. So we can apply formula x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a, and minus b mean minus 4, and plus minus always replace values in brackets. So b square mean 4 squared minus 4 into 2 into minus 13 divided by 2a, which is 2. So now we have to just solve the equation, and this will be minus in brackets 4, and I will take plus value first and then I will take the negative value as well. So this will be 4 squared and minus 4 into 2 into minus 13 and divided by 2 into 2, and this will be minus 1.738. So we can write 1.74. So x1 will be equal to 1 point, not minus basically. So 1.74, this will be x1, and second value also we can check that we will replace just plus by minus over here, and this is giving us minus 3 points. So x2 is equal to minus 3.74, 3.74, and this value we are having these two y-intercepts, basically these two values of x. So find the coordinates of these 2 points. Now to find these coordinates, basically straight line this intersects this at 2 points, find the coordinates of the 2 point, give your answer to 2 decimal places. Now we can replace these values to find value of basically y. So one is 1.74 and the second point is minus 3 point, second coordinate basically of x is minus 3.74, and now we can replace these values in equation y is equal to 3x plus 2. So y is equal to 3x plus 2 in this one. If we replace x is equal to 1.74, so we will get 3 into 1.74 plus 2, and this will be our y value, and y value we can calculate 3 into 1.74, and this will be added by 2, so this will be 7.22. So 7.22 will be this values which we can copy over here, And now we can find the second value. Put x is equal to minus 3.74, and this will be 3 into minus 3.74 plus 2 will be equal to what? We will replace here minus 3.74, and this will give us value minus 9.22, minus 9.22. These will be the coordinates of the points which we were supposed to find. Now question number 10, f of x is given and g of x and h of x is provided, and first of all we have to find f of h of 2. So first we will find h of 2. H of 2 is equal to what? H of x, in h of x we will be replacing x is equal to 2, so 3 raised by 2 which is equal to 9. So we can find h of f of h of 2 which will be equal to f of 9, and f of 9 will be what? 4 minus 3 into 9, so this will be 27 minus 24 minus 27 will be equal to minus 23. So minus 23 will be answer for this part. Now for B part we have to find f inverse. So for f inverse, f of x mean y is equal to 4 minus 3x will make x a subject. So our 3x will be equal to 4 minus y. So x will be equal to 4 minus y over 3. And now we can swap. So y, which is equal to basically f inverse of x, will be equal to 4 minus x over 3, and 4 minus x over 3 will be answer for this part, which is also 2 marks. Now f of 1 minus 2x we have to find, and f of x is equal to 4 minus 3x. F of x is equal to 4 minus 3x. In this one we will replace x is equal to 1 minus 2x, and this will be equal to 4 minus 3 into 1 minus 2x. Now we can open the brackets. This will be 4 minus 3 and plus 6x. Hopefully you are understanding. Now 6x plus 1 will be our answer after simplification. And now we have to find g of f of x minus 9g of x. So f of x, we know f of x is 4 minus 3x, 4 minus 3x, and now we can find g of g f of x. G of x, f of x will be what? G f of x will be g of x is given over here, which is x square plus x. So we will write this one 4 minus 3x squared and plus 4 minus 3x. This will be x square plus x. Now we can open the brackets. This will be 16. I'm just opening directly by formula, or you can multiply these two also to get same thing. So you can multiply and check. This will be 16 plus 9x and minus this will be 24x. So if you multiply this, you will get the same thing, and plus 4 minus 3x, and further we can simplify. This will be 24 minus 9. There is basically um, yes, so this is basically our value which we can simplify this. This will be 9x, this should be square over here, 9x squared, and minus this will be 27x, and plus will be basically 20. This is our this value g of f of x, and they are saying g of f of x minus 9g of x. Now we can do minus 9g of x. So minus 9, first we will find minus 9, basically we will find 9g of x and 9g of x. G of x is what? G of x is x square plus x. So we can write this as 9 into x square plus x. So this will be equal to 9x square plus 9x. Now this value we will add in this in this one. So we'll add here 9x square. Basically we will have to subtract because they are saying minus this minus. So minus 9x square minus 9x, and this square will cancel with this, and rest we can simplify. Minus 27 minus 9 will be minus 36x plus 20. So we can rewrite it as 20 minus 36x. This will be our final answer for this question. Now for D part, what we can do, we can have 1 over h of x is equal to, now h of x is what? H of x is 3 raised to the power x. So 1 over 3 raised to the power x is equal to 9kx. And we have to find the value of k, and this is provided. Now what we can do, we can shift this 3x as numerator, so it will be 3 raised to minus x will be equal to 9. We can write 3 raised to power 2kx, and bases are same, so we can equalize the powers. So minus x will be equal to 2kx. X we can cancel, so minus 2k is equal to 1. So k is equal to minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 11 is this table which we have to complete, and keep in mind this is a 9-mark question and we have to write down the values of the table. Now first is basically this is provided these terms a 4, 9, 14 and 19. So we can check for the difference between these two. Will be adding 5, adding 5, adding 5. If we add 5 in 19, it will be 24. And we can find basically nth term by the formula like a plus n minus 1 into d. A is 4 and n minus 1 into d is 5. Difference is 5. So 4 plus 5n minus 5. So 5, and this will be simplifying to 5n minus 1. So our nth term will be 5n minus 1. This is done. Then next what we can do for the next one, if we check this 3, then 10, then 29 and 66, we will try to use the difference method. Basically this is difference is 7 and this difference is 19 and this difference is 37. Now we can check for the next second order difference, and second order difference between these two is 12 and between these two is 18, and third order difference if we check is 6. Now we can use this difference to write the next terms. So 18 plus 6 will be what? 18 plus 6 will be 24, and this one 24 plus 37 will be 61, and 66 plus 61 will be 127. So this will be 127, and we can write this will be basically n cube. This we know that third order difference is same, so we n cube we can take n cube. If we take 1 cube, so but we need 3, so we'll have to add 2. So we will check this formula. If for 2, this will be 2 cube will be 8 plus 2, which is equal to 10. So formula is working, so we can provide over here n cube plus 2. This will be our B part which we have done. Now we will go for the C part. and C part is 1 4 16. So this will be we can write this as, like for example, we have 1 4 16 and 64. This one we can write 4 raised to the power 0, 4 raised to the power 1, 4 raised to the power 2, 4 raised to power 3. So these are basically in terms of 4 raised to the power. So we can write it as the next term will be 4 raised to power 4, and 4 raised to the power 4 is what? 4 raised to the power 4 is equal to 256. So we can write here 256, and the term nth term will be what? 4 raised to the power, here we can write uh, n minus 1. So this will be n minus 1. This will be the nth term. So we can write 4 raised to n minus 1. This was a little tricky but not very difficult. This is 9-mark question. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. And recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.